Yeah, come on. I.O.W. Sports Network, late night edition. Let's go. Come on.
We about to raise the bar. Wild card mar. Everybody grab a seat, cause you know we about to spark. Late night sports talk. Modelo Lisaga. Man, you don't wanna start. Wild card mar. We about to raise the bar. Wild card mar. Everybody grab a seat, cause you know we about to spark. Late night sports talk. Modelo Lisaga. Man, you don't wanna start. Wild card mar. Hey. L Boogie with the hot flame, ashtray full of top names, little tree for your membrane. This the 9-hour time frame. I just snatched up a 6-pack, got my hands on a lid pack, whipping up a little batch of snacks. Yeah, man, I think I'm all set. Late night, can't sleep. Go ahead and just tap in. Better grab you a cold one, and we about to get some laps in. Wild card on the microphone, he'll hit you with a couple flurries. Y'all need to just strap in for some entertainment sports commentary. About to raise the bar, wild card bar. Everybody grab a seat, cause you know we about to spark. Late night sports talk, Modelo Lisaga. Man, you don't wanna start. Wild card bar, we about to raise the bar. Wild card bar. Everybody grab a seat, cause you know we about to spark. Late night sports talk, Modelo Lisaga. Man, you don't wanna start. Wild card mar, ayy. Wild card mar, wild card mar. I.O.W. late night sports. Wild card mar, wild card mar. I.O.W. late night sports. Wild card mar. Wild card mar. I.O.W. late night sports. Wild card mar. Wild card mar. I.O.W. late night sports. Hey.
Give me a second, let me light up real quick. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, people of all ages, welcome to the I.O.W. Sports Late Night Hour Edition, hosted by Mr. Modelo himself. You already know the name by now. You know what I'm saying? Wild Card Mar. You already know the vibe. Pull up, let's go.
We about to raise the bar. Wild card mar.
Yo. What's up, y'all? How we doing? It's your boy Walker Amar in the building, episode 388 I.O.W. Sports Late Night Owl Edition. And as always, I'm gonna give a shout out, show some love to my guy 40 Water, aka Silent Hill TDS. Tap in with him. You see it on the bottom of the screen. Go tap in with my guy. That's my brother from another mother, man. Does great music. He's an artist. I mean, he's very talented in a lot of things. Graffiti art, clothing line, Broken Heart Society. And I mean, it's a renaissance, man. Many talents dealing with the in the world of arts. Tap in with my guy. Hitchhikers, YouTube. And of course, make sure y'all tap in with us. I.O.W. Sports Network, Facebook, Instagram, YouTube. All at I.O.W. Sports Network. Like, share, subscribe, hit that bell notification. I.O.W. Sports 1 on the Twitter. Y'all know where to find me, Casey Wakamara on the Twitter. Man, got a lot to talk about. I got a couple of NFL hot takes. I'm going to kind of give my MVP. Week now about to be week 10, but every team has probably played 8 or 9 games. So most teams got 8 or 9 games left. Depending on when their bye weeks drop. This Sunday, I don't know what I'm gonna do. The Chiefs don't play; they got a bye week coming back from Germany. So I don't know if I'll watch football or I'll, that might be my family day. Because usually Sundays, because of the Chiefs, man, they ain't got no choice but to be at the crib. We gotta watch the game. Gotta watch the game. So this Sunday, because it's bye week, might be family day for a wild card mar. I gotta, A couple of teams that I think a lot of people should watch out for on this back half of this season. Might surprise you who it is. It's a team that I think you should keep your eyes out on. I'm not saying they're going to, stroll on into the playoffs, but based off what I saw last week, something you can build off of, if that makes sense. Something you can, stack some dubs on and possibly make some noise. Seriously, make some noise. And I might surprise a lot of people who's going to say it. My fan base of the Chiefs, they might hate it. They might not like me for saying it. But I pay attention to other things and other things that kind of makes sense to me. Hey, this is my podcast. Whatever makes sense to me, I'm going to say it. All right. If it makes sense to me, it makes sense to me. So, hey, definitely got some minute for hot takes. Of course, I got to talk about my Lakers. Man, it's going to be a long season for my Lakers, man. Fellow Lakers fans, woo. It's going to be tough. It's going to be tough. It's going to be a long season. Yeah, it's going to be a long season. Hopefully, we can get out this joint, with some kind of sanity. It's going to be a long season. And that's all I can say. But definitely what I want to start first is, obviously, Wemby, man. And I'm not talking about him and just because for, kind of shits and giggles, but I just want to have this conversation, all right? Because he was at MSG tonight. I made it a point to make sure that I watched that game tonight, see what happens with the big fella. Obviously he's been kind of, he's been cooking lately. He has. And has been put up some great production in the last few games. He has. But I wanted to watch this particular game because it's the Mecca, baby. Come on. It's Madison Square Garden. It's New York City. New York City. Yeah, New York City. Big stage. Even though it's a regular season game, it's a big stage. Because when you talk about certain players, stamping their name in basketball lore, use MSG as that place to, I guess spearhead their hype train, or add to their mystique, add to their legacy. When you ball out at Madison Square Garden, the Mecca, come on now. It's equivalent. So my world, y'all know I cook. It's like getting a five Michelin star, cooking at a 5-star Michelin restaurant, cooking at the French Laundry with Thomas Keller. All right. You say you one of the best of the best. You say you a badass cook. And you can get a job at the French Laundry and get a special on there, and they sell out. That's when you say, "Hey, yeah, you the man, or you the woman in that field." But it's when you shine on the big stage, Madison Square Garden, New York, it's equivalent to that. When you shine at the Indy 500, when you you Formula racer, or you shine at Daytona if you're a NASCAR racer, beating historic teams in their home stadium in football, beating the Chiefs in Arrowhead, beating the Packers at Lambeau. That's historic stuff right there. That puts you on another level. That, hey, you got something. You like that. Winning at Wimbledon. Hey, when you go to the Mecca, MSG, Madison Square Garden. You can come on. It's like when you go there and let's go down the list. Jordan got memories, MSG. Kobe, memories, MSG. You know, you want to, especially in the basketball field, when you do something at Madison Square Garden and you show up and show the hell out at MSG, man, it puts you on another map, man. Or it can, skyrocket. Start building that legacy, that aura about you. So tonight, Wemby was there. Obviously, he's the Rook. The famous Rook. Yeah, he's famous already. We can say he's famous. He's a big deal in the NBA already. Number 1 overall pick. We know what's up. We know about Wemby. But here's the deal. He did not have a great game tonight. He really didn't. And to me, that had nothing to do with the actual pressure of playing in MSG. Only 14 points. Had a block, couple assists, 9 boards. 4 of 14. Yeah, 4 of 14. That was his shooting tonight. Wasn't pretty. Went 0 for 4 downtown. It was not pretty. And, I can honestly say, so let me backtrack a little bit. I think you can say is a little bit of the actual pressure of playing at MSG. Because if me as fans and other people who are basketball fans can say the mecca, MSG, and you can talk about the many of great names that have dropped historic games down in MSG. Hey, that means something. It absolutely means something. It means a lot. So imagine that pressure on Wemby that is already on him as is. You know what I'm saying? Already got pressure like crazy. First overall pick. People talking about he's the greatest prospect to get drafted since LeBron. Pressure. Come on, pressure. I mean, it's things like that hey, come with the territory. It do. Comes with the territory. But let me find a way to word it because I don't want to. The best way to describe his performance tonight is let's give it up to the defense of the Knicks. I was watching that game and I really wanted to see if, just because he was in Madison Square Garden, if Wemby was going to ball out, go crazy, go cuckoo, go loco, go dumb, go silly. But like I said, didn't have a great shooting night, 4-14, 14 points, a block, couple assists, 9 boards. But here's where we got to show some real love. Isaiah Hartenstein and Mitchell Robinson. Those two fellas deserve a lot of credit to the bad night of Wembanyama. And reason why is because both of those fellas, both of those centers, Hartenstein, Mitchell Robinson, boy, they was on that boy. They was on Wemby. They was on him. Wherever he went, they was in that man's back pocket. They was on him. Matter of fact, they was on Wembanyama so damn bad at some point in time, I swear, I was like, man, they must be sharing the same trousers. They must be sharing the same drawers. They must be sharing everything. When he go to the bathroom, hell, they go into the bathroom with him. When he go to the kitchen, they go into the kitchen with him. When he go to work with them, and they going to work with him. Harvey-Stein and Mitchell Robinson was on Wembanyama's ass tonight. And we know, as basketball fans, as sports fans, we know the talents that Wembanyama has. The potential is out of this world. 7'4", wingspan like crazy, skills like KD, can shoot, can dribble, can he can run a point. Real talk. Wembanyama can be a 7'4" point guard in the NBA if he really, really, really wants to, and if Popovich allows it. But here's the thing that have always been my knock on Wembanyama, and the only thing that has always made me worried about Victor was his frail in the tail. If he can take the physicality or just the athleticism of some of these players. Now, I know, I get it. He is going to get better. Yes. We know this. He's coming off a little role of, racking up some points the last couple of games. He going to get it. He going to figure out. He going to figure everything out. When he puts it all together, figure it all out, be able to withstand the punishment, be able to, deal with the athleticism of his opponents, Wembanyama going to be something, he's going to be a serious problem. But here's what the Knicks implored, and shout out to, Thibodeau. He's always been a great defensive coach. He can be a little bonehead and stubborn when it comes to the rotation and using his bench and not taxing his starters so heavy, high minutes, all of them. Y'all could go back through Thibodeau's coaching history. Hey, them starters they gonna play. They gonna log some minutes. But where he does excel at is coaching defense. And this is where Wembanyama struggled tonight in his loss. He did not know how to deal with the actual, and the refs, they let him play. They did. I gotta caveat what I'm about to say with that. The refs did let some play. They let him play. They let him, they let him play a little more contact basketball. They did. So I preface all that by saying this: if refs in the future actually let other opponents kind of employ the kind of game plan that the Knicks employed tonight, hey, Wembanyama's going to have a struggling year like he did tonight. Because when I say Harvey-Stein, Mitchell Robinson was on Wemby, they was on him, Jack. And that's the thing that have always scared me about Wembanyama is, can he be able to, understand that I'm a little frail in the tail compared to Mitchell Robinson, Harvey-Stein. They got some, they got some meat to their bones. Me, Wembanyama, not so much. Ain't got as much bones, my Kansas City peoples know what I'm talking about. See, Harvey-Stein and Mitchell Robinson, they a full slab of ribs. Meat all through the bones. Wembanyama he's rib tip. He a rib tip. Got a little bit of bone in there, but ain't a lot of meat on there neither. He a little rib tip. But my point is that this is what was going to scare me as a basketball fan, as a fan of a pure basketball. Wembanyama, he's going to fold and not have great shooting nights like this when players who have, more meat on their bones, might be slightly shorter than him, but they still 7 foot, still 7'1". They are going to physically take Wembanyama out the game, which pretty much happened tonight. Wembanyama is just like, my shooting ain't so good, but they playing defense on me. They was playing some defense on Wembanyama. And if the centers weren't doing it, then hell, you had other forwards, guards that, hey, put all your hands where my eyes can see, they was not letting Wembanyama, skate free. It wasn't happening. Shout out to Thibodeau, Tibbs. Shout out to Thibodeau. Shout out to the Knicks. Hey, I thought they played the most perfect type of defense against Wembanyama so far in the season. Now, a lot of teams, they're about to look at this film. I'm telling you, they're going to look at this film and they don't want to have a carbon copy. So now this is up to Wembanyama. This is up to Popovich to find the counter. Better find a counter quick. And to me, the best counter for that is, hey, let Wembanyama get to the block, give him the ball, and if they're gonna collapse on him like that, hey man, find the open shooter. That'll slow all that crap down. And if the shooters are dropping buckets, that frees up Wembanyama, and he can go get his. They got to find adjustments. And Popovich, come on, man, we not doubting Popovich, are we? No, we're not doing that. We know that Popovich is good enough, Hall of Fame caliber coach that's going to make sure that, hey, man, I got a counter to your counter. Yeah, I got something that can, get the job done if you do this. If you try to recreate what the Knicks did tonight, I got something for you. Trust and believe. And he's going to have to. Popovich is going to have to, because I'm willing to bet there's other teams that they're going to look at, oh, Wembanyama didn't shoot too well in the Garden. What happened? Who did it? They going to want some answers. And if the Spurs, who are already a young team, I was listening to the telecast. They was like, yeah, man, McDermott. Y'all remember him? From where did he play? Creighton, 3-point shooter. It's like, yeah. If he's the oldest guy at 31, you got a whole bunch of babies around you. And guess what? I don't think it gets any easier from Wembanyama, because they got the in-season tournament. That's their next game on Friday, and they're gonna play the Timberwolves. I ain't the biggest Rudy Gobert fan, but hey, he's a rim protector, he's a defender, he's a rebounder. Come on, Karl-Anthony Towns. You got that Twin Towers of Minnesota. That was my Avery Johnson, impersonation. I know it wasn't that good. See the game of basketball. Popovich is a great coach. Shout out to Avery Johnson. But you got Gobert and Karl-Anthony Towns. That's going to be your next game. Me personally, if I'm Karl-Anthony Towns, I'm saying, I won't Wembanyama. He won't do it, though. But I'm just pointing out the fact that that's going to be your next challenge, and not falling for the trap as the Knicks gave tonight. It was just a masterful class. Got to give Tibbs his credit. He's always been a defensive-minded coach. Hasn't been the great at dealing with his personnel, but that was just, it was just one of those nights for Wembanyama where things just didn't go his way. He did not know how to really counteract the up close and personal basketball of the Knicks centers, because they brought it tonight. They brought all of it. They made sure that, hey man, You gonna feel us, pause. They say you gonna feel us, dog. But man, take a swig of this real quick. Because we gonna have to talk about this for real. Yeah, my Lakers fans, whoo. When I say it's gonna be a long ass season. Oh my goodness, it's gonna be a long ass season for real. Now, it's one thing to lose. It's an 82 game season. I ain't expecting the Lakers to, ball out. I ain't expecting them to, go loco and just cruise on into an NBA final. No. I would definitely question, question my takes, question my credibility if I said that was the case, because no. But what I will say, especially when it comes to these damn Lakers, man, it's going to, whoo. If you're traveling to go see them, man, you better plan some other things. Better plan some other things in that city that you're traveling to, because you never know. But I'm just saying, when it comes to these Lakers, man, these dudes are going to find a way to disappoint, man. Oh, my goodness. Losing to the Magic, losing to Jimmy Butler in the Heat, losing to the Rockets tonight. And the Rockets, yeah, come on, man. They collecting some talent down there. Young talent still needs to be molded, but damn, what are we doing, Lakers? Huh? Listen, because I got to see how many, how many minutes did LeBron log tonight? Because this is what I'm worried about. And this is what I'm worried about. See, you want to put Bron on 27 minutes, restriction, 7 or 13. I get it. 18 points. That ain't going to be enough. It ain't. But my main point is that, hey, here comes Anthony Davis, already missing the game. Let's not turn it into 2. 2 turns into the 4. 4 turns into 8. 8 turns into 16 games that you didn't miss. Please, let's not do this to ourselves, Lakers fans. We've been down this road with these boys before. Huh? Hey, I don't want to deal with having a LeBron can only log a certain amount of minutes because of his age. I don't want to hear nothing about, all the chips he's out of. I don't care. That 2020 bubble ring is so far removed right now. It's 2023, and damn it, I got to do something with these Lakers squad. I thought all these pieces that y'all brought in was going to set it off. Do something right. I get it. There's been some injuries and people getting put into the fold, trying to acclimate themselves. I get it. That's what training camp was for. Work at them Kings. Practice how you want to perform on game day. That's always been my coach's motto. All my coaches, anytime I played any type of sport or anything, just, hey, make sure you handle business, and the ref will fall where it falls. Some things you can control, and some things you can't control. But the things that you can control, you make sure you on top of it. Take care of that business. That's the point. And these Lakers, man, you only playing 27 minutes tonight, Brian. But damn it, I gotta have you in more important times. Crunch time. But it does also speak to the bigger picture of right now with the Lakers, is because they've been doing this year in and year out since LeBron has been there, always trying to find, Always trying to find that balance. That's what it's always, come down to. It's trying to find that balance where LeBron isn't logging crazy minutes because of his age, but he's also able to rely, number one, of course, Anthony Davis. Hey, come on. Anthony Davis, you got to be, but even tonight, he wasn't even there. It wasn't even his fault. So you can't even put blame on Anthony Davis. Can't put blame on him because he was out tonight. I could put blame on him for, there he goes, hurt again. I'm not gonna beat that dead horse. Hopefully, it ain't something that keeps him sidelined for too often. But come on, man. It's just sickening to see how this team is gonna be even worth a damn. So if LeBron ain't logging crazy minutes, then how is this team gonna survive? I mean, I'm just asking a general question. I don't know how this team is going to survive if LeBron can only play, 27, 28. They don't want him going past 30 minutes. Last time I checked, there's 48 minutes in the basketball game? 12-minute quarters? Come on. How in the hell you expect this team to survive? How do you expect this team to compete? And I get it, there's some injuries. Vanderbilt, Ruri, Hachimura. So be it. Look, I get it. The injuries happen. But my thing is damn it, if we can't, play basketball, because that's all it is playing basketball without our fearless leader, because he can't keep logging these crazy minutes. Got to save his body. Got to preserve it, because you can't burn it. You cannot burn out LeBron James in the first month and a half of the season before we even get to Valentine's Day, which is the typical All-Star weekend type of joint that they got going on. You can't burn LeBron out from Halloween to Valentine's Day. You can't burn him out. If you do, he's more than likely to crash and burn. His body ain't gonna be able to hold up. Remember, Father Time's undefeated. So it got to be some. It just can't be AD that we want. Rising up to the occasion. Got to have more than Anthony Davis. All these other role players, hey, there's gonna be some times where you're gonna have to play outside of your body, as in you're gonna have to play as if you are Michael Jordan, as if you are Kobe Bryant. You can't just be plain, boring Austin Reeves. Eventually Vanderbilt gotta, stand up and whatever he can add to the table. Let's add it in there. Talk to him, Mel. Talk to him, Mel. Talk to me, big dog. Shout out to Man Now Sports, Melvin Wall. He said contenders don't have 39-year-olds as their number one or number two. Where's the lie? This is a young man's game. I don't care how much money LeBron James is going to throw to his body year in and year out to keep his old raggedy body together. This man is known to throw what? $3, $4, $5 million per year to get his body right. I hope I can see $100,000. Shit, broke over here. He's spending people's lifetime earnings on his body per year. And what has been happening to him since he's been in LA? His body ain't been holding up. His body ain't been holding up. Come on. Ever since he wore the purple and gold in 2019, that's when his body starts, you know. Hey man, that off-roading Jeep been rolling. You been riding through, bouncing, like hitting all the potholes. You've been doing all the all-terrain driving. Eventually that mother you're gonna start puttering. LeBron James been puttering his whole career in LA. I will die on this hill. I will die on this hill. LeBron James benefited from the COVID Corona year. I die on that hill. I don't care. I will die on that hill. So, it said LeBron spent $1 million on his body one summer, and that narrative keeps following him around like it's a flex. I'm only repeating that because it proves to me that his body is falling apart. To me, that's not a flex. To me, that is a sign that, hey, he is doing any and everything to try to keep his body to keep up with these young boys. Hey, come on, man, go talk to the OGs in your neighborhood. Just talk to the OGs. The OG that used to, drop triple doubles in his high school heydays, probably played college ball, had a couple opportunities to go pro, just didn't work out for him, but he's probably coaching somewhere. Ask him. Can he run with the young Bulls today? He might. He can give him that work for about 15 minutes. He ain't playing a whole game. He play a whole game, boy, he gonna have trouble getting his ass out of bed the next day. Ice pack, back hurt, knees hurt, head hurt, stomach hurt, everything hurt. So LeBron, who is damn near 40, I don't care how phenomenal shape he is at his age, good for him. But the fact of the matter is logging these crazy. He only played 27 minutes tonight. He was playing the Houston Rockets. They got nothing but young Bulls over there. He can't keep up with them boys. Can't keep up with them. Lakers stink right now is because you got an old motherfucker who's your number one, because your number two, who you want to be number one, is already showing signs that he's going to do same old Anthony Davis things. And you got a whole bunch of role players that, hey, we don't know if they're going to have enough to rise up to the occasion to carry this team when Anthony Davis comes back healthy, or we can actually be okay with LeBron playing 27 minutes. Right now, as a Lakers fan, I'm frustrated because there's nothing right now about this Lakers team that tells me that they are going to be okay with LeBron only playing 27 minutes. There's no indication to say that, hey, everything around him is going to be able to say, hey, man, LeBron, man, give us what you can for your 27 minutes, 25 minutes, 26 minutes. We got the rest. Ain't no indication right now that says any of that they're going to be all right and saying, hey, man, LeBron, just give us what you can, man. And we'll take it from here. I ain't got no indication. I still ain't got no indication that Anthony Davis is going to be like, hey, LeBron, man, you ain't got to play 35 minutes, man. I'm the number one. I ain't got no indication of that yet. I ain't got no indication of nothing. Right now, the only indication I got right now is that the Lakers are still going to be stuck in a situation where they're going to be relying on an old-ass motherfucker to produce their offense. Good fucking luck. Good luck. You think that shit's going to go well against the Nuggets? Hell no. The Nuggets going to walk their ass in a sweep like they did last year. And they won't be in no Western Conference Finals. You think them boys going to be able to hang around Phoenix with them shooters, when they get all 100% healthy, hell no. Name another team. Hell, even the Mavericks are playing better basketball than the Lakers. Despite Luka Ball, because Kyrie's still box office. Come on, hey, name a team in the West that you think the Lakers can take in a 7-game series. I'll wait. I know it's early, but we can't keep saying, "Hey, it's a long season. It's a long season." You know, there's gonna be ups and downs in the NBA season, but the truth remains the same. If your team is built and you get a glimpse of what they are early in the season, at some point in time, they either change the narrative or what you see is what you get. So until I see them change the narrative, man, I don't like what I see. I just don't. Just don't like what I see. Let's change this over to some football talk. College football playoff rankings came out. Hey, nothing changed. Ohio State, Georgia, Michigan, Florida State. I said it last week. I still wouldn't put Ohio State over Georgia. That's just me. Because fact of the matter is, hey, I get it. They're basing it off of rankings this year. But if I'm Georgia, I'm back-to-back national champions. I haven't lost yet. I'm top dog. That's just me. And call it what you want. You know, old school thinking, old school thought process. Hey, I'm the king 2 times. Not just last year, the year before that. Ain't nobody knocked me off since. I ain't got no else. That's just me. That's just my mindset. But Michigan better worry about this little investigation crap that they got going on. Come on, man. Hey, man, when there's smoke, there's fire, and when there's more chatter and more chatter and more chatter, man, it might be a problem. Now I get it. Everybody wants to, find the advantage to win. I get it. But damn it, at some point, man, you gotta find a way to kill this noise, Michigan. You gotta find a way to kill this noise. And they keep talking about NCAA, talking about, oh yeah, we're gonna find a way to punish you. Okay, I can't wait to hear this. Can't wait to see this. I can't wait to see the final result. Something's going down. Because there's no way that all this investigation goes on for nothing. Ain't no reason. Hey, come on. What, you feel like they picking on you, Michigan? Now, if you're doing sign stealing, but if you're deliberately doing something deceitful to get the sign stealing, then hey, you got to accept the punishment. Because fact of the matter is, I think sign stealing goes on regardless. It's probably, they're on the other side of the field. So they're doing all this. I'm pretty sure you paying attention, see what happens, how the play plays out, and you probably start putting 1 and 2 together that when they do this, they do that. To me, that's common sense. But fact of the matter is, even though you can come on to their tendencies and figure it out, you still got to stop them. Still got to play ball. Still got to line up. So if that's what's going on, I can't punish Michigan because of that. That's just me being smart as a whether a coach or a player picking up on another team's tendencies because of what they're doing. If you're doing all the signs and you consistently have a certain tendency of what you do on the play, that's not on me. That's on you. That's me being smart. But if they're deliberately going out the way, because what's being reported, they, got homeboy going buying tickets to other people's games and, he disguising, looking. If they deliberately going out of their way, hey, investigate on NCAA, punish on NCAA. But the fact of the matter is I think that stuff like that is what kills all this mess for the players. Because they, number 3, college football playoff rankings, and you got to deal with this crap, and you had nothing to do with it as a student athlete? Come on, man. Come on, man. Just let me know when that's fair to the players. Just let me know when that's fair to the student athletes. Here we are again. Student athletes gonna get the brunt end, get the short end of the stick, and they not even the cause of the situation. I'm telling you, if punishment comes down, they gonna ban. They'll probably suspend Harbaugh, probably fine them. But what's gonna kill me is they gonna find a way to, vacate wins. Strip away scholarships or reduce scholarships, bowl bans. And the only thing Harbaugh can do is resign and probably go get another job in the NFL. He can find a scapegoat. He can find a way out. And that's what really irks my nerves about how, especially in college football, NCAA, whether it's basketball, football, baseball, whatever, these adults are the ones that cause all the hoopla, get the program banned, suspended from bowl bans, reducing on scholarships, can't do this, can't do that. But the players are the ones that get, they're in my opinion, suffer more than these damn coaches. When it's the coaches that are actually the ones that doing the dirt, doing the misleading and the misbehavior. Come on now. Stop doing these players like this, man. That's some bullshit. Straight up. NFL hot takes. Hey, I got a couple of NFL hot takes, and whoo, I might get a couple people mad at me, especially Chiefs Kingdom. Yeah, Chiefs Kingdom might be mad at me. I'm telling you. They might be up, they might try to jump in my DMs. They might try to, go cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs and go ape shit at me. I don't care. But I saw some things that I'm like, okay. Some of this stuff is like, yeah, it makes sense. It makes total sense. So I'll say this. Here's a team that I think, not only my Chiefs should look out for, but the NFL should look out for, because I think they something different. I think they're gonna be something nasty. Check this out.
AP, because watching that game, it looked like it was a totally different energy on both sides of the ball. Offense aggressive, defense coming around, flying around. But not only that, just the dudes celebrating with each other. You seen the guys on the offense celebrating with each other, vice versa on the defense. Talk to us a little bit about Coach Antonio Pierce.
I don't even know where to start. You see AP every single day bringing the juice, having fun, bringing energy, and he's a real one. Every single day we go out there, he keeps it real. He's going to tell you exactly what, you need to hear when sometimes you don't want to hear it, and that's what you got to respect about him. He's authentic as they come. Like you said, he's from Compton, California, man. He keeps it real, and, everybody responded well, and we just went out there and got a big win. So,
That's Max Crosby talking about Antonio Pierce. The new interim head coach. For those who didn't see the post-game celebrations that they had after they defeated the New York Giants this past Sunday, after firing, deservedly so, firing Josh McDaniels. I'm just going to say it. Y'all better look out for them damn Las Vegas Raiders. I thought I'd never say it. My loyalty to the Chiefs Kingdom, I thought I'd never say it. My loyalty to my Chiefs, and my hatred for the Los Angeles, Oakland Raiders, I thought I would never say anything like that. But damn it, you got to pay attention to things that matter. Did y'all see how they were celebrating? Boy, they were celebrating like they won the Super Bowl. It's like the weight of the Titanic got lifted off their shoulders once they got rid of Josh McDaniels and they won a football game. I get it. They 4-5. But we seen this from the Lakers. We seen this from the Raiders, not the Lakers, the Raiders before. Do we not remember a few years ago they was in turmoil? John Gruden fired for his emails from some years ago, being a bigot and a racist, saying some bullshit in some emails. Got caught saying it. Do we not forget the Henry Ruggs situation, the David Arnett, Mr. Pew, 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 the John Morant before John Morant, got to tote the AR in the TikTok, Snapchat, whatever the shit was, huh? Person get in trouble this, over that, trouble getting locked up because of this, locked up because I'm talking about that year was a whole just whole bunch of nonsense. And guess what happened? They rallied around Rich Bisaccia, the special teams coach. He took them straight to the playoffs. And in my opinion, they got hosed by the Bengals that year. In the refs. They got hosed by the refs. Let the Bengals win, I should say. But what I'm saying is I'm not going to just dismiss the Raiders just because they 4-5 and they are a poorly ran franchise. But when you hear things like that of how Max Crosby is their best player on the defensive side, and he's talking about how, you got a coach, an interim coach who's really giving you what you need to hear, not what you want to hear, and how much he has the respect of the players in that locker room and how much just the energy is lifted. Y'all saw them. They was literally, hey, man, we got the victory cigars. We got this. We got the little baby crunking in the locker room. Did y'all not see that? I'm talking about when you see things like that and you hear your best players, one of your best players talk like that about your coach. I'm telling you, that is what galvanizes teams together. That is what puts people in situations where, hey, man, we've been going through some bullshit. We done got a victory. Our spirits is high. We got all the love and the support and faith in our coach. And damn it, hey, man, well, so what? We 4-5. We got 8 more games to go. So they got the Jets coming up this week. That's winnable, is it not? I mean, we saw how this Jets offensive line is just absolutely dog shit. Max Crosby might mess around and have 4 sacks against the Jets on Sunday night. Might mess around and have 4 sacks. Got the Dolphins. Are the Dolphins not a beatable team? Huh? We noticed they can't beat quality teams. Is that not possible? Is that not feasible? Huh? Get a bye week? No. You ain't gonna get a bye week. Got the Chiefs. But hey, even me being a Chiefs fan, I'm not gonna rule it out. Division game. Look, Raiders are eventually gonna be tired of losing to the Chiefs too. We saw what happened with the Broncos. They got tired of losing 8 years in a row, losing to the Broncos, losing to the Chiefs. They got tired of it. Can't rule it out. Got the Vikings. I know they on a little winning streak, but they, they still scare you. Chargers, division game. You played them close last game. Almost could have won it. Got them at home. Got the Chiefs again. Still can't rule it out. Colts, they in the same boat as you, 4-5. That's feasible. Broncos to finish out the year. Come on, that's a possible win. All I'm saying is, don't count out these Raiders. Thought I never said. And I ain't gonna lie. Once I get off air, I'm gonna probably throw up from saying this because I hate the Raiders. I hate the Oakland, Los Angeles, Las Vegas Raiders. But damn it, I just gotta call a spade a spade. Fact of the matter is, when you hear Crosby talk about, you know, AP, Antonio Pierce, how the team has been, you know, coming together. Yes, they still got to put it together on the field, but looking at their schedule, I'm not seeing anything that says that, hey, they can't make a run at it in these last 8 games. It's not like they got a ferocious gauntlet to get through. They got a few divisional games and some teams in the conference that ain't really, you know, scary. And the Vikings, come on, they're not playing those scary teams over here. It's not like I'm saying they got, you know, Philly, Niners, Ravens, you know. I'm not saying they got a full gauntlet of players, of teams that just, hey, man, they at the top. I don't see no Bengals over here. Yeah, you got Chiefs twice, but outside the Chiefs, come on. Jets, Dolphins, Vikings, Chargers, Colts, Broncos are all winnable games. Keep your eyes out. Keep your eye out on those Raiders. My last NFL hot take before I get up out of here, man. My MVP. My MVP, and mine is just not based solely off of stats. My MVP is Lamar Jackson. And the reason why I say that is because I just feel that way. Based on what I see, I just see Lamar Jackson is playing very methodical football right now. He is playing football that puts his team in best positions to win. And it is not necessarily predicated off of him being the stat producer. You know what I'm saying? It's not necessarily about him being that guy that's going to, you know, wow you, razzle-dazzle you. Because my thing is Lamar Jackson is playing efficient football. He's almost looking like a, you know, almost like a point guard. He's not going to kill you with the stats, and I recognize that. But one thing that I can appreciate is that he's doing the right things. He's not out here being reckless with the ball at times that, you know, we wish that he was doing better. Yes, only 9 touchdowns. Okay, not pretty. But 3 interceptions. I'll take that. He's not going crazy with the interceptions. You know, I can take that. I can definitely take that. But my man is not bad when it comes to, you know, making sure that he is doing what he needs to do. Because my thing is Lamar Jackson is, you know, his quarterback ranking is pretty high. You know, his completion percentage is looking damn good. We also can't forget, you know, forget that what he can add on the actual running aspect. I mean, there's I mean, the man is he's completing 72% of his passes. How do you not? Seriously? Let's kill that damn narrative that he can't throw the ball. Let's kill that narrative and saying that he can't, you know, can't be a good passer. 72%. He has 14 total touchdowns right now. Five through the ground, 9 through the air. 8 games left. I mean, come on. So he sees the Browns. That's a tough matchup. That's a good defense. See the Bengals. That's a solid defense. Chargers, that defense only looks good against bad teams, but against good offenses, boy, they give up the Chiefs through the air. Watch him have a good game in that one. Ravens against the Rams, that defense ain't crazy good. He could do something. Now you got the Jaguars defense, is not too shabby. You got 49ers defense. They've been showing chinks in their armor. Dolphins defense, you can get come on, you can move the ball on them. Steelers defense, now we're talking. Got to face. So he's not, facing a crazy gauntlet of defenses. Lamar Jackson, my MVP, and it's not based off of solely stats. That man's been doing his thing. Been efficient. 72% completion pass? Come on. 72% completion percentage? Come on. He still got time to add stats that might just blow people out of their mind. I'm telling you. I said it at the preview of the season way early. I said Lamar Jackson for MVP. I'm still standing pat on it. If you get caught up in his numbers, these numbers, passing numbers aren't crazy. Okay, that's fine. I know what I see when I watch Lamar Jackson. He's distributing the football. He's very active in the running game. His turnovers been coming down. He's been more, not being so careless with the football. Whether it's interceptions or fumbling, he's not being so careless like he's been in the past. And that offense just looks straight up different. It looks completely different. Lamar Jackson's been doing this thing, and I can't wait to see what he can do in these last 8 games because I got a feeling he's going to ball the fuck out. He's going to ball out. It's coming. The stats are going to be there. Well, come on, man. All right, y'all. I'm going to shut it down, man. Make sure y'all tap in tomorrow. I won't have a late night owl show tomorrow. I'll be in Game Time 216 with my man Bobby G. We're going to be doing a post game, Bears, Panthers, and talk other football. So tap in with us on his YouTube channel. Yeah, man. I appreciate y'all. Until then, I might do a pop-up Friday. We'll see. We'll see how I'm feeling, right? A lot of sports to talk about, man, this week. I mean, basketball everywhere, football everywhere, hockey. I mean, it's a lot of sports going on right now. But no, I appreciate y'all. Until then, man, peace and love.
Silent Hill TD, yes. Hitchhikers. Yeah, smoking so much dope, I'm seeing traces. Visual lasers, load across the scene is dangerous, aggressive like behavior. Couple monsters for my neighbors, resisting human nature. Persistently getting greater, bloodshed like the Terminator. Fire up the green, I need it, increase the dopamine. Feel better, so I kill better, doped up for cocaine. Woman like I never had a home, so I'm all alone. Smoking bones down the chromosome till the filter's gone. Suffocating under heavy pressure, the signature marks are the cornerstone of a nigga that's ready to spark. Like the pathway through the treacherous, wonderful dark. Searching for a lost part, curators of a lost art. Desperately holding shit together until it falls apart. Blood stuck to pool in the water, just waiting on the sharks. Love is the deadliest game, but I'll just massacre your heart. Tearing at your body, wondering how did we start? Fuck man, I think a nigga about to spaz out, cause I don't give a fuck no more when I'm down to my last night. Then I ran out of luck, feeling look down, about to pass out. Speeding down the highway in this channel, get free to God, I won't crash out. Dump the ash out, give it all up, dump the cash out. Make every second count, I just wanna see that ass bounce. Bitch, what you talking about? Drop dead, delete the party, nigga, watch your damn mouth. You don't wanna get me started. Go. Pedal to the metal, hit the floor. Flying through the city, and that's about to float. Grab the main, grab a shit, get go. You already know how this can go, I'm about to leave.